What's up, everybody? It's your girl Jules Marie and welcome to my channel. So as you guys can tell by the title, today I'm going to be doing a little sit down, where I've been, what I've been up to. Those of you who do know me and have followed my old channel are probably like, where the hell have you been, girl? Like, what is going on? And please stay tuned because I literally am going to spill all the tea. So stay tuned for that. Those of you who are new and don't know me, hi, thanks for popping through. I did have a old channel with my ex, and like I said again, I'm going to spill the tea and all that later on in the video. Everyone, please, if you would, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't I can't fucking talk today. And that notification bell so you don't miss out on any uploads from moi. So, you guys, let me just start off by saying I am so blessed to finally put this video out for you guys and create this channel and, you know, do something that I genuinely love doing and that I enjoy doing. And I'm just super excited. So if you guys are wondering why I'm in the car, it is because there's a lot going on in the house right now. And, you know, quiet time, girl. Quiet time right now is in the car. Hence why I'm posting in the car. So, car is off. I'm sweating, but we're going to try and make through this video. I do have notes written down so I can try and stay on the timeline and stay on track of what I want to talk about, because I have a tendency to wander when I speak. So we're going to try and not do that today. Damn, my hair's a hot mess. So yeah, please ignore the way that I look. Please ignore the lighting. I've been running around like crazy today, and it's been off and on raining. My hair is flat, eyelashes are falling off, and my makeup's melting. So I apologize in advance if this video still, with notes, tends to be all over the place. I've had a lot of shit go on within the last year and a half, so I am struggling. Yeah, but here we go. We're going to start with what everybody has been asking me. What the hell happened to the old channel? What's going on? So pretty much my ex and I broke up. And if you guys are looking for me to bash him, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not going to bash him, nor am I going to bash anyone who supports him. It's not that type of video, so I apologize. But I don't apologize because that's just not who I am. So, unfortunately, yes, we did break up. We were just very toxic for each other, to be honest. And we were dating for 5 years. And our YouTube was kind of more at the end of our relationship. And, you know, we just didn't want to put out fake content for you guys. And it just wasn't, like, I just felt like I was losing myself. I felt like I was losing interest in, you know, what I enjoyed doing, or what I thought I enjoyed doing. And I just thought it was best to, you know, leave the relationship and try and find myself again. And, you know, a part of me wanted to speak on the breakup on that channel, but it was fresh out of the breakup and I wasn't in the right state of mind to post a damn video like that. And it just, you know, I don't even want to speak on the breakup really. Just know that he is doing well. I'm doing well. We're doing our own thing. And, you know, shit happens, guys. Like, people split up. It's life. And, you know, it is what it is, pretty much. I've had time to cope with the breakup. I've had time to find myself again. And I have had time to let go of, you know, that part of my life. So I hope you guys can respect that and, you know, kind of do the same. That's what happened. But I will not be deleting that channel. I will not be deleting any videos off that channel. I am not that type of person. You know, it's mostly memories. And I know a lot of you guys liked those videos, so I'm just going to leave it there. You know, I'm not just going to delete them out of pettiness. Like, I'm not going to do that. Shortly after we broke up, we decided to kind of stay friends. Our breakup was kind of like under the table, if you will. Like, not everybody knew we were split up. We ended up getting a dog together. We were already split up, like I said, but we decided that we were gonna, like, try and be friends and try and co-parent this dog together, because we both fell in love with the dog. The dog needed a place to go ASAP, so we just decided to, split custody of the dog and co-parent the dog, and we thought that would work. For a while it did, up until, December, which is months and months and months later. Like, we broke up in the beginning of 2020, and, it just wasn't working. We just decided that we just had to go our separate ways completely and have no contact and nothing like that at all. So we just decided to, have me take the dog full time. I did end up paying him his portion of because we bought the dog together. So I ended up paying him back his portion and pretty much took sole custody of the dog. She is now a 1.5-year-old, crazy, loving, cutest little blue nose pit bull, and she's just amazing, and I love her to death. So pretty much that's kind of what happened, and that's kind of where I went. Like, I just really needed to cleanse everything, cleanse my life, cleanse my friendships, my relationships. I just really needed to focus on me and really find joy in something. I was very depressed. I was very down. I was in such a dark hole that it was literally, if I did not change my lifestyle, change who I surrounded myself with, I don't know if I would have ever gotten out of it. I also have a new relationship, and, I've known this person. It's not like somebody random that I met. I've known this person for quite a few years now. I met him through some mutual friends a while back. He was just a part of the friend group, and, he's just this amazing person, and, treats me literally so well, and our, trust and communication and is key to us. And we have such a great relationship that it's something that I feel like I've never had in a relationship before. Like, I literally can still live for me. And I do blame myself for that in the past, because I feel like I have always been so codependent on my partner. And I truly feel like that's not fair to who I was dating at the time. But I had so many issues with, like, abandonment and trust. And, I've been dating at such young ages, and just, I really never had the chance to be single and find myself. But, you can't go back. You can't change, like, what happened. But, like, in this relationship, like, it's so true. It's so pure. It's such a fucking positive ass relationship. Like, it's literally everything I've ever asked for, and things are going very well right now, you guys. So I'm going to live my life for me. And trust me when I say this, I have taken plenty of space, and I have been able to find myself truly, and I have been able to mature and grow and learn from literally everything that I've been through, to the point where I know what I do want and what I don't want moving forward. So yeah, I am happy. I'm happily taken. I'm happily in a relationship. Just know that you guys will meet him eventually, and he's just an amazing person, and he treats me well, and I'm happy. So we love that. Moving forward to more recently, around the fall of 2020, my father actually reached out to me, and, I haven't spoken to him in since I was 16. So that was really random, yet a blessing at the same time, because I've always wanted my father in my life. And, we always, no matter when or how many times he comes in and out, or how many times I went in and out of his life, we always just picked up right where we left off. And that's exactly what happened in this scenario. And I was just so excited to have him back in my life. Our relationship literally blossomed. We were so close. I went to see him every week. He'd come down every week, and we would just talk every day on the phone, every night, every morning, throughout the day. It was just amazing. It was the best relationship I could have ever asked for with him. And so that was going well. I rekindled all of my relationships with every family member, because, I just don't know who the hell I thought I was. And, I just didn't really understand how important family was until I literally realized how important family was. So I rekindled all my relationships with every family member, and, my mom, my grandmother, my siblings, everything. My brother and I got so damn close. over the last year and a half. My younger sister and I got so close over the past year and a half. Me and my mom came a long way. Like, things have been going so well for me. Around April of last year, April 2020, I ended up, you know, buying a brand new car. You know, like I said, I wanted to cleanse my entire life. The car that I had before, it was a brand new car. It was a 2020 Kia Forte Sport. That car has literally gotten hit 3 times within 1 year, and I was just not having it. So that to me was just bad luck. So I just was like, And I got a 2021 Honda Accord Sport, and it is a grayish light blue. It is like the cutest little thing. It's kind of like the color of this shirt. It's like a really, really cute color. I'll show you when we're done with the video, or towards the end of the video, because I'm sitting in it and I'm lazy. Whew, that was a mouthful. Yeah. So I ended up getting a brand new car, and then, you know, that was exciting for me. And then Mother's Day, I went out to Florida because my mother was living in Florida at the time. So when I went out and visit her, and we all pitched in for like a Airbnb resort type thing. So we went to like the adult Disney for the night. We went to pools all day and dinners, and, you know, we just, you know, had a bunch. We went to the grocery store. Actually, we only went out really for Mother's Day dinner, but then like we went out to the grocery store and we all like grilled food. Well, when I say we all, I mean my stepfather. Grilled food, like amazing food, sitting by the pool all day, swimming. It was just amazing. It was just very relaxing. I totally needed it. Like, you guys, when I explained to you like my life at that point in time, like I have like literally, it was like up here. Like, I had a new relationship. You know, my boyfriend went out to Florida with me to meet my mom and my stepdad. Like, him and my dad got along great. Like, my whole entire family loved him. Like, literally, like, my life could not have gotten any better. So I was like, okay, like, now's the time to start my YouTube. And, you know, I was so ready to do it. When I was in Florida, I literally made a video and was ready to create the channel when I got home and post the video and get back into YouTube, because it was generally something I would love doing. And so literally had it all ready and filmed, and then bam, the worst day of my life happened. Shortly after my trip to Florida to see my mom for Mother's Day, you know, I missed my father. So I was like, hey, like, you want to go grab lunch this weekend? He was like, yeah, sure, I'm down. It's supposed to be beautiful. So I'll take the bike out for a scoot. And for those of you who don't know, he literally is obsessed with riding his motorcycle. And so he has a fiance. So I was like, oh, bring her. Like, we'll double date. We'll go for lunch. I haven't seen you guys in about a week, so let's go do that. And he was like, okay, I'm down. So my boyfriend actually had something to do that day, so he wasn't able to come. So instead, I brought my best friend, Brandon. Those of you who know me from my old channel or know me personally, y'all know who Brandon is. Those of you who don't, he'll definitely be on my channel, so keep a lookout for that. But yeah, we ended up going up to meet my father, and we met at the Quabbin, which was like our spot. Like, that's where we went to meet all the time. So we ended up meeting there. My dad's like, where do you guys want to get lunch? We didn't really know the area very well. Like, my dad did, but Brandon and I didn't. So I was like, you surprise us. Just take us somewhere. We'll follow. So he gets on his motorcycle with his fiance, and Brandon and I hop in the car, and we're driving down the street, and then bam, my life literally ended in front of my eyes. Unfortunately, my dad got struck by a car, and he passed away on the scene. And it was very, very fucking traumatizing. His fiance is recovering, and she is expected to do very well. And, you know, I still talk to her. You know, she's still like a mother to me. And, it was I'm still coping with it. I still have a really, really tough time driving, because I was driving when it happened. And, you know, this happened in May. It is now December, so I have had time to really, you know, cope with this, but at the same time, I haven't fully coped with it, so I don't really want to go into depth about talking about it until I'm ready, but I do want to make a video about it, because I do think it's very therapeutic for me to do that, and I think it would benefit, you know, you guys if you've gone through something similar. After my father's passing, I obviously had to figure out his funeral arrangements and what we were going to do with the house and stuff like that. And, you know, I just had so much going on that I literally just totally lost track of the whole YouTube thing. So because my father passed, I ended up taking his dog in. He had a English bulldog. She is now currently 4. She turned 4 in November. And but when I got her, she was 3, and you know, she got along great with my other 2 dogs. For those of you who don't know, I also had a Chihuahua, and along with the pit bull that I explained in the beginning. And so I had 3 dogs. They all got along great, and she, you know, Harley fit right in. It took her a long time to actually get settled and, you know, realize that she wasn't going to be able to go back to him. But she, you know, now it took her like 3 or 4 months to settle in, but she's doing well. About a month after my dad's funeral, my Chihuahua started getting very sick, and unfortunately he ended up passing away. He was 11 years old, and they did find out that he had cancer, and his liver was failing and stuff like that. So we did not have to put him down. He ended up passing shortly after we brought him to the VCA hospital. So, you know, then I had to deal with that and cope with that, and I still obviously wasn't over my dad, and I had so much stuff going on. You know, I didn't really have time to figure things out in terms of what my next step was in life, what I wanted to do. Like, I just, you know, needed to grieve and take time to myself. And, you know, I really want to thank my support system. I had a huge support system. I still have a huge support system. Oh, enough of the sad things. I'm actually going to just skip through the summer because it was nothing but grieving and, you know, family getting together. Around last year, around November, my dad and I, before he had passed, we were discussing him moving down south to like the Carolinas with his fiance, and he was going to sell his house. And so we were pretty much, our lease was up this November. So we were going to do a rent to own type thing this November when my lease was up. So November of 2021 is when they were going to move down south, and he was going to do a rent to own type thing with me and my boyfriend for his house because of his passing, and, you know, all of my siblings and, you know, lawyers and courts and things just not getting pushed through like they should, or people not agreeing on certain things. Unfortunately, my dad's house was foreclosed. So, you know, that was kind of off the table. And, you know, me and my boyfriend were sitting down and we were like, well, you know, we really don't want to live in this piece of shit apartment paying all this money with these 2 bully breeds cooped up, and they need, you know, room to run around and things like that. So we ended up looking in my father's area, which is Western Massachusetts. So we ended up looking around his area in our price range, and we ended up finding a beautiful house, and we ended up purchasing and buying our first home. It's both of our first homes, which is super exciting. And, you know, the dogs love it. I ended up moving in my dad's mother. So my grandmother now lives with us as well. And, you know, I'm just so blessed and so humbled to be able to have this opportunity. I can show you guys a little view of our front yard. I don't want to show too much, but that is our little view. You can see the mountains. It's so beautiful here. It's literally everything that I've ever wanted. And yeah, I love it. You know, my life was at a high, and then it plummeted to the ground, but it is slowly but surely climbing back up there. I'm in a very good spot mentally right now. I'm in a very good spot physically right now. And, you know, life is good right now. It really is. Life is really good. And I just want to say that you guys have to live life for what it is. You have to live life in the moment. Just be in the moment. Like, live every day like it's your last, because you truly, honestly never know what the future holds. You're not ever promised tomorrow. And, you know, that's something that I've learned. And that's a huge part of that's a huge part of who I am today. And, you know, I love everybody. I have no hatred towards anyone. And I've grown so much. You know, I have my 2 dogs. I have my grandmother. I have my boyfriend. I have, you know, his family, my family. I have a huge support system. And now I have you guys. So I'm super, super excited. And, you know, I just want to touch on this a little bit. YouTube has always been a dream of mine. And, you know, I'm not doing it for anything other than making memories, having something to look back on. It's pretty much like a video diary for me. And, you know, if I touch some lives, and that's also what I'm here for. You know, even though I created it with my ex, like on our old channel, we started it there. Why am I going to stop doing something that I love because of a breakup? You know what I mean? So I did take the time to really find myself and figure out what kind of content that I wanted to create for you guys and what kind of channel I wanted to put out there for all of you guys to see. And a lot you guys has changed. Like, so much has changed. I am sweating. Damn, it's hot in here. My hair is falling apart. That's pretty much where I'm at now. I'm back and I am better and I am ready to start this new journey. And I'm so excited to see where it takes us. I have a bunch of new exciting content for you guys. So please make sure you do subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any exciting content in the future. Yeah, I'm just super fucking stoked. I'm super excited to start this. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. I don't think that I would push out the same content as I plan on now if I started this a year ago. So, you know, I do apologize for being gone for so long, but just know that I was focusing on myself and family and friends and, you know, trying to find a path in life that I truly was happy with, and I finally found it and I'm super excited. So I will be posting every Friday until the new year, and then I will be posting every Tuesday and Friday. I just want to make sure that I'm consistent with you guys, and I, you know, want to push out the best content that I possibly can for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if it got a little sappy in the middle, but you know, it's my life and I just want to be totally honest with you guys and transparent, and you know, that's what kind of channel we're gonna have here. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.